it's Megan, and today I am bringing you another declutter, and this bag is exploding. It ripped and now all my stuff is going to fall out of it. So basically I have reorganized my makeup again. I'm an addict. Okay, there's one little hair. I'm literally addicted to reorganizing my makeup. Like, even before I was really trying to keep my room organized, like, I was always reorganizing my makeup. So I just reorganized it again, and I wanted to just look through my products and get rid of anything that I would never miss or that I would be happy if it was gone. Because there's some things like I've kept around that I really like them in theory, but when I actually use them, they do not like make me feel my most beautiful, or they don't give the look that I was hoping for. And I just have so much stuff in general that there's no reason to keep things that someone else could really enjoy. Like, just because I don't enjoy it doesn't mean like it's horrible, and it doesn't mean someone else wouldn't absolutely love it. So, and a lot of this stuff isn't even bad whatsoever. I just have things I prefer, and that's what I've been trying to remind myself and encourage myself to let go of things that I like but that I don't love, and that I have things in my collection already that I prefer more. So when I'm tempted to buy something, if I have like a very similar thing, like a highlighter, I have highlighters of like every tone that works for my skin tone, and there's pretty much no highlighter shade that would be unique to my collection. And so when I see a new highlighter, it might just look so beautiful and be very tempting. But then I think about, well, I have my NARS Capri that I love. It's like a champagne highlighter. I have the Cover FX Moonlight that is like a silver highlighter, etc, etc, etc. And so then that makes it easier for me to resist new products. It doesn't always prevent me from buying it, but a lot of the times I end up decluttering things that I bought, like, even though I already had similar products. So I have a lot of stuff in here, and I'm going to be selling some of it on my Poshmark. So my Poshmark will be linked down below in the description box. This is all pretty much very gently used. And then there's some brand new things that I just never like wanted to use or never really had the desire to use them, and I just have other things I prefer more. I feel like they can go to a much better home. And then there's some stuff I'm passing on to friends, and then there's stuff that I'm just throwing away. So there's some shocking stuff in here, and I'm going to start with something that like really makes me sad, but once I made the decision, I feel so much better about it. So I am getting rid of these Buxom lip glosses. They are gorgeous. Oh my god. I just love these colors, especially this one. Claire is so beautiful. It's like this pink sparkly shade. All these colors are stunning. I have Berry Bramble, Hot Toddy, and Stacy in addition to Claire. So I have been pushing myself to finish up the one mini Buxom lip gloss that I used a lot of in Mudslide, and I'm this close to finishing it up. I am so excited, but I just do not like these in practice. Like, I love them in theory, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video. They are gorgeous. They are so shiny. Everyone talks about the Buxom lip glosses. I love these little sizes because you can try a bunch of different colors. But I hate the taste. They taste very like chemically, and they're very cooling on the lips. So I never want to wear them in the fall and winter when it's cold, because then my lips are freezing cold, and I'm cold like in general. So I only wear these really in the summer. And now that I have my Invisalign, I really don't wear a lot of lip products. Like, I have to be very, very careful about how I apply lip products, how much lip product I apply, because it can get stuck on the Invisalign tray. And first, it like looks like lipstick on your teeth, because it is. And then it also is harder to remove because the plastic of the Invisalign is not the same as like your teeth. So I just never really reach for these anyhow. And then thinking about it's coming up to be fall and winter, I'm not gonna probably use these very much, if at all. So I'm just throwing these away, which I would love to pass them on, but I've used all of those at least a few times. So I just think it's gross to pass on lip glosses specifically. So I'm throwing those away. I bought them like 2 years ago, I think, like 2 Christmases ago. So that's a pretty long time. And I'm just glad I could finish up one completely. Like, I have one use left of Mudslide, but these would take me so long to use up, and I just don't prefer them over other lip glosses. So I'm getting rid of that. This, I only use one time, the Herborian CC Dull Correct. This is amazing, but it's too dark for me. So I have very fair skin. I did not get tan at all whatsoever this summer. I bought self tanner. I didn't even use it. I never went to the beach or anything. So I am just as pale as I'll ever be. And this will not work for me until like next summer. And even still, I might not get this tan. So I'm going to send this to one of my best friends, Chloe. She has darker skin than me, but I think it would work with this color perfectly. And she's been curious about the Herborian CC creams. So I just think she would definitely get more use out of it. Even if she only uses it a handful of times, it's still more than I can, because it's just not the right color for me. Like, I can't blend it enough. Like, it's just too dark for my skin. So I'm going to send this to you, Chloe, if you're watching this. But yeah, I just never really get use out of that. This is a product that I've used quite a bit of, but I just don't prefer it over my other lip balms. The Fresh Sugar Watermelon. I love the Fresh Sugar lemon and caramel, and the watermelon one they sent me in PR, and I hit pan on it and it's nice, but I just don't prefer this scent. And I have so many lip balms to get through. Like, I use this as a nighttime lip treatment, and so I just would prefer to use the ones I really enjoy. And since I got this for free, I don't feel as bad about throwing it away. I might actually ask my sister if she wants this, so I'm gonna set that actually to the side. This is a product I just don't like, and this is brand new that I'm gonna sell on my Poshmark, the Drunk Elephant Bestie No. 9 Jelly Cleanser. So this is Drunk Elephant's, I think, their main cleanser, and I used up a whole, like, this is a deluxe size. I've used up at least 2 of these in the past, and I still have another one. I've never used this. It's just not my preferred cleanser, but I know so many people love it. So if you love this cleanser, definitely check out my Poshmark. Then I am also selling these Isle of Paradise Self Tanning Drops Light. I have had these for like 2 years. I've never used them, and it's brand new. And if I didn't use it this summer, will I use it next summer? Like, I've never used it in the past. It just always sits on my shelf. So if these are your favorite products, or you've always wanted to try it, like, definitely check out my Poshmark and like just make an offer on any of the products on my Poshmark. I just want to get rid of this stuff. And yeah, so there's that. Then I'm getting rid of a few nail polishes. I have some of these Morgan Taylor, Marilyn Monroe nail polishes that I love these colors. The color that I'm wearing on my nails is very similar to this one, but it's not this nail polish. And I just don't ever reach for these colors. That's So Monroe, Flirty and Fabulous, and Some Girls Prefer Pearls. These were sent to me in PR last year, and There were more that I must have gotten rid of already, but these are 3 more that I'm just going to part ways with. Probably gonna give those to Caitlin or someone. This moisturizer I have tried to like, and I just don't like it. I just don't. It's the Pharmacy Daily Greens Oil-Free Gel Moisturizer. So many people rave about this, and I just don't like it. So I've used a considerable amount of it, like maybe not half, but like maybe a third of it. It is so like medicinal smelling to me. It's like very like herbal scented or something. I don't know. I don't like the scent, and I don't like the texture. It is oil free, but it feels kind of greasy to me. Like, I use this in the daytime and it just has this like weird slip to it. Maybe it's silicones or something that I just don't like, and I just don't like using this. And I have so many moisturizers that I can easily use, and this was sent to me, so I'm just going to throw that away because I've used quite a bit of it. I have a few more lip products that I'm getting rid of that I just don't see myself using. So the Too Faced Melted Latex in Hot Mess. I bought this a few years ago from Marshall's, and I love the color, I love the name, and I love this small size, but it's like a highly pigmented lip gloss, and especially now with my Invisalign, like I do not see myself using this for a very long time, and I never really reach for it anyway. So I'm just throwing this away because I just think it's unsanitary. Then I have 2 nude lip glosses, the Lorac CEO and Stila Casual Friday. Beautiful colors, but again, I just never really reach for these, and they're more pigmented than I really prefer in a lip gloss. I really like just kind of sheer lip glosses. That's what I've noticed when I looked through all my stuff. I was like, what lip glosses do I really like? And I like kind of the clear ones or like a slightly pinky tone, but I don't really like these highly pigmented ones. So I'm getting rid of those. And this L'Oreal Coconut Plump Lip Stick. This is a pretty color. It's just like a nude, more warm tone nude. But I don't like this because it is like a plumping formula, and so it's kind of tingly. I just don't like that. Another reason I don't like the Buxom lip glosses, I just don't like that sensation. So I gave this a few more shots over the summer, but now I'm just like, meh, whatever. I like other lip glosses a lot more. I'm getting rid of these 2 really old nail polishes. These are Rescue Beauty Lounge. I have no idea if this small business like still exists or what, but I bought these years and years and years and years ago when I followed the blog Scrangy nail polish blog. So this purple one is called Scrangy, and then this nail polish is called Orbis Non Sufficit. And I swatched them last night before I repainted my nails, and the formula just doesn't do much for me. I don't love these colors, and I think they're just too old. So these were expensive. I'm glad I had them because it made me feel really like fancy and stuff, but I'm ready to pass them along. This is a brush that I am getting rid of because I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's all like goopy on the bottom of the handle. So this is a really old Real Techniques brush. Like all the writing is basically worn off. And this is their blush brush. I love this brush. There's nothing wrong with the brush, but this handle is like really gross, and I already have like 1 or 2 other ones of this, so I'm just throwing it away because it just grosses me out every time I touch that little part that's goopy. Then this is really, really sad to me. I am deciding to part ways with the California blush from Benefit. This is such a pretty, like the packaging is so pretty, and I love the like sun design in the package, but Benefit blushes do not last on my cheeks. They just disappear. And this takes up a lot of room in my, like it's so thick, it takes up a lot of room in my blush section. And I love this packaging, so I think I'm gonna keep the compact, because one day I really want to make like a collage or something of packaging that I really love and have saved over the years. So I'm gonna save that, but there's no reason it needs to be in my makeup drawers. I do not use it, and it's because it doesn't last on my skin. So there's that. Then I have a few palettes that I have probably shown in previous declutters. So all three of these palettes are really nice. The quality is 100% there, but I just do not reach for these ever. The first one is the Charlotte Tilbury Full Face Smoky Eye Palette. Such beautiful colors, and it is really nice, but I just never, ever, ever, ever use this. And yeah, that's all I have to say about it. And then the Pat McGrath Platinum Bronze, or yeah, Platinum Bronze. This is another beautiful palette, but again, I just never use it. I don't love the looks that I get with this palette, and it just doesn't really do anything for me. Just takes up space, to be honest. And then this NARS palette, I bought this last year, and it is a really, really nice like travel palette, but again, I just don't use this. It doesn't inspire me. It just is, like, it just doesn't make me happy really, so I am parting ways with that. Okay, this is something I literally just bought, the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. So if you guys love the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, this is a dupe. And that could be good for you if you love that stuff, but I hate that stuff. So I didn't realize that when I bought this, and I just don't like really like tacky primers. It just makes my face look really dry, and I just don't like this stuff. So this is pretty much brand new. I'm gonna see if one of my friends wants to try that. This is completely brand new, the Cover FX Illuminating Primer. This stuff I used to love. It is completely brand new, sealed still. I'm gonna sell this on my Poshmark. It doesn't have a box, but it's completely brand new. And I just really don't see myself using this up within the next year. And there's just no reason for me to hang on to it. I love the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. That's pretty similar to this with like the glowy makeup priming aspect. So I'd rather just use that up instead of trying to use both of them up, which probably won't happen within the next year. So I'm just going to sell that. I have this Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation and concealer. This is a great color match for me. This is LN3. I really like this foundation, but when looking at all the foundations that I still have to use up, this one just, I don't gravitate towards it, and there's nothing wrong with it at all. It's a really great long wear foundation, great color match for me, but I just don't reach for it. I'd rather use my Estee Lauder Double Wear if I'm gonna wear a long wear foundation. Let's see. This stuff was sent to me quite a few months ago, the Smashbox Halo powder, and this is a mess. I really, okay, it's not that messy. This is the kind of powder where you like twist the thing and it like shreds some of the powder. Like, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but this stuff just makes my face like look cakey and just not look its best. And this was sent to me, so I'm just going to part ways with that. This Benefit Roller Liner, I really wanted to love this because Lisa D1 always talks about it as a great felt tip liquid liner, but it completely transfers into my crease like within a few hours. So that's a no for me, and so I'm just gonna get rid of that. This stuff, oh, this makes me so upset. This is the Heritage Lazy Day Dry Shampoo. I love this. It is such a good dry shampoo, but the scent is so overpowering. I can't even use it. Like, I will spray this in my hair in our bathroom, and like an hour later you go in and you're like, like, it's just so strong and it lingers. Like, I don't really notice it as much in my hair, but like wherever I spray it, the product scent just like lingers and it's so strong. And my sister, every time I use this, she's like, oh, are you using that hair stuff again? So I love the idea of this. It's really effective to like extend your hair throughout, like not washing it every day, but the scent just killed it for me. So getting rid of that. This is another product where the scent killed it. So this is the Fresh Rose Soft Petal Lip Cream, and this is one of their lip balms in the pots, and this just smells so much like rose. I do not want this anywhere near my lips. Like, I just don't like floral scents on my mouth. Like, ugh, like I just don't like that. And so I'm getting rid of this. And if you love rose, I don't know, do you love it like on your lips? Like, I don't know, like rose scented products are really nice, like on the face or on the body, or like perfume, but on your lips, like where you could lick it and taste it, I don't know, that's just not for me. So I'm getting rid of that as well. I'm passing on these two NYX Sweet Cheeks blushes. I bought these last fall, I believe. I have like a peach color in Daydream and this darker one in Fig. They are beautiful, but I just don't reach for them. Like all summer, I did not reach for this one, and I really love my NARS Sin blush, which is similar to this. And in the Beauty Bakery Cotton Candy palette, there's a color a little bit lighter than this, but that gives a similar effect on the cheeks that I would just prefer to use. So I'm going to pass these along to one of my friends. Okay, you guys, just a few more things. The Peri Para Much Real My Cushion Contour. I use this a bunch after Tati and Scott Barnes did like the JLo look, but I just never reach for this, and I don't love that the cushion is on the product. I just feel like that's not very sanitary. So I haven't used it in like a year, and I don't really see myself using it again. And I just got the Uoma bronzer highlighter stick, so I'm just going to throw that away. This Natasha Denona Diamond and Glow blush and highlighter duo. This is beautiful. I really do like this. The highlighter sometimes makes my, like, it sometimes looks like textured or just like thick kind of on my face. So I don't know, it just doesn't like make me happy, and so I'm just going to pass that along. The Benefit High Beam liquid highlighter stuff, I like this, but I don't ever really reach for liquid highlighter, so I'm going to pass that on. The Julep Cream to Powder blush stick, I have barely used this. Like, this is rolled all the way up and you can see I've barely ever used it. It's beautiful, but it's very bright, so it's just a lot on my fair skin. Like, I have to be really careful with it. It is gorgeous. Like, whenever I swatch it, I never want to get rid of it, but it's just time to pass it along, and I think someone else could really like that. This Laura Geller Fresco blush. So this thing always has fallen out. Like, ever since I got it, it would fall out, and the color is just so light. It barely does anything for my cheeks. It's more of like a highlight to me, and I have highlighters I like more, so since it's broken and stuff, I'm just gonna get rid of it. And then finally, this little glitter applicator, but it's just this little like dome, and I think it's supposed to emulate like your finger. I got this from Sephora in a kit with another like skinny flat brush that's silicone, and that works beautifully for glitter, but this just never like did it for me. I just don't like this. And so why hang on to it? I'm just gonna get rid of it. So that is everything that I'm decluttering. Like I said, some stuff I'm selling on my Poshmark, so check that out if you're interested. But a lot of this I'm passing on, and some stuff I'm just throwing away, like the lip glosses and stuff like that. So I am really, really happy to get rid of this stuff and just kind of start fresh, have only the things I love. And yeah, I'll have to show you guys my updated makeup collection organization because I love it. And I just did a video like that recently, but I mean, it's not fully changed, but I really like the changes that I made. I hope you guys love this video. I love watching declutter, so I hope you liked it too. And I just really appreciate you hanging out with me today, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!